Okay, welcome to this morning's chaos. Whew, this is Halloween hangover edition. We have a very slow start this morning. We're all really tired, but we do have a full day ahead of us. Thank you. Go get yours, Lulu. Good job, you are so helpful. Hold on, mommy needs to buckle it onto the chair. Hold on, okay? Thank you. Okay, hold on, let me buckle it on. You guys are being silly. Oh, let's not make an even bigger mess. Time to eat. Ready? You want some, Gracie? Here, Gracie. It was like, I think 20 degrees Fahrenheit last night, -6 Celsius. And our kale looks perfect. We picked this from the garden just an hour ago. The cool thing about kale is that one, it will last through very cold winters. It was uncovered, but if you cover it with something called Agrabah, it will last even through like really cold temperatures. The other really cool thing about kale is that it'll just get better tasting, meaning less bitter, so better. It'll get like kind of a sweeter flavor to it. I'm sure there's a point where even kale can't handle the weather, but around here, I've never had a winter that my kale didn't do just fine, as long as it was covered. It never stops with these two. Oh, he was cleaning it up. That's very cool. That's really pretty. Don't let the baby see it or they'll freak out. And I don't want them to have it.
I think they heard you.
They didn't hear me say C-A-N-D-Y though. Are you stuck up there now? I'm ready for them to have a nap. I'm ready. And it is nap time, so. Baby's in the bed. We still have our very dirty, chaotic house, but that's okay. We don't deal with that till 4 o'clock. We just live in it. It's clean when we go to bed, it's clean when we wake up, it's messy all day. We clean it at 4. Kids finishing up some school. There's a kid, well actually they're on game time. He's finishing up some school. Joy is about to start some school. And Royal, who is obviously not sleeping but fussing, I'm gonna go check on him really fast. Finally getting to these apples. And probably some of them have gone bad, but I don't see any bad ones yet. And if there are bad spots, we can just cut it off. This is the easiest way I know to do this. Wash a whole bunch of apples, cut up a whole bunch of apples, throw them in your roaster. You are gonna cut out the core and the seeds and the stems, but you're not gonna do anything else, not yet. And this really simplifies the process of making applesauce and apple butter. You don't need any special equipment. You don't even have to have a roaster. You can use a crock pot. You can use a big pot. The benefit of the roaster is that it holds more. Turn you on an audiobook and just get to chopping. Save these for later. You can use your cores to make jelly or to make vinegar. That's all you gotta do. See that? I quartered them. That's it. Boom. So I have my first roaster going. 20 pounds fit in there, pretty much exactly. I have it at about 275, and this is just the first step in making the applesauce. I have another roaster I'm getting ready to fill. Let me see how many quarts these are. And then I also will have my 10-quart crock pot. Okay, so this is actually new, and I have to like do what's called the smoke out process. There's a little water in there, and then you turn it way up high, and it burns off any yuckiness. I don't really understand why they do that. I guess you have to like burn off some kind of coating that's on it or something, and it was smelling really bad. So I stuck it outside. We have a new situation here. We have got our apples, our washed apples, and then they're in water. We have the things that I can't turn into jelly or vinegar or juice. These are the ones, the scraps that I can turn into jelly, vinegar, or juice. This is the pot I'm gonna put the next round of apples in, and the crock pot. So we have a lot going on here. I'd like to get through one more 20-pound box, get things going, and then I've got a couple things I'd really like to do out in the garden. So the things I consider too far gone to turn into vinegar are things that have like rotted out places. I just think the bacteria Could really mess up any kind of like juice you're trying to make or jelly. So all of these cores look really good, and I'm actually gonna make juice with these. At least I'm gonna try. Who do you see? Miss Truly got up from her nap, and that roaster smells better, so we're gonna use that in the end after. You wanna help with apples? I'll show you your job, okay? Your job is to hand me apples, and her job is to put cores in there, okay?
No, I
You should hand me an apple.
go.
Do you wanna do this job? Okay, do you wanna do this job, Truly? Let me show you. Okay, that's fine. Hand Mommy an apple. We'll show you the ropes. Hand me an apple.
Mama,
That goes in there. And then you put this in there. Now hand me an apple. Good job. Hand Mommy an apple. Here, put your cores in. Don't forget. You want an apple? Want some? Do you want some, Truly?
Mama.
So yummy. So I just did 2.5 boxes. One box had quite a few bad spots on the apples, but the other 2 boxes so far look great. I've got my 2 roasters going. I've got my cores here, which we'll just stick outside with the lid on tonight because it's cold out, and we will deal with those tomorrow. One thing I did do is pour lemon juice all over these cores so that they don't turn too brown. I don't know about y'all, but I forget to drink water most of the time. So, say yummy. I put churros in it in case you're wondering. Now I'm gonna sit and have a cup of coffee, which I usually do this when the babies are napping. I take a little rest, but I did not do that today because I thought it would be hard to do the apples with them awake, but honestly, it was fine. They were so content helping me. I haven't used any babysitting today, so I'm gonna use that while I go outside. It's gonna take a minute. Enjoy this. And that's my view while I take a little minute and have a cup of coffee. Oh, no, gentle, gentle. Can you find the blue one for her? Is it in the playroom? Okay, babies are playing with their siblings, and I am gonna go spend a little time out in the garden. And I have honestly not been out here in a while. Okay, the deer demolished my peas. See how they're like completely eaten off? And I think it's because I haven't been keeping this light on. And I think that's why they're getting into the garden more than usual. But let me show you something really beautiful. Booyah! There are some seriously gorgeous heads of broccoli to harvest out here. Look at that goodness. That is beautiful. Here's another really beautiful head. We've got broccoli. Beautiful, beautiful broccoli. And then I want to check on the Brussels sprouts. They are tiny, nowhere near ready to harvest. Let's look here at the cabbages. The cabbages are just starting to form heads, so we'll see what happens. We had a really hot fall with no rain. It still hasn't rained in months, like not really at all. I'm not sure that we're gonna get much more out of this garden than what's already available. I will do a full fall garden tour to show you what did do well, what we will be harvesting through the winter, because there is quite a bit. But for now, I'm gonna get this broccoli. I'm gonna take a look at it, see if I can leave it out here for another day or two, because if I can, I'm gonna wait to harvest it. I feel like it's probably fine. See how tightly formed the heads are? So I will just be taking this. I was gonna make chicken soup for dinner, but now I'm wondering if I should make broccoli soup. But I have a bunch of chicken that needs to be used up. Maybe I'll make chicken broccoli casserole. I wanna show you something cool. So it got down to like 20 degrees last night, and this calendula looks totally fine. Actually, everything looks totally fine, except the stuff the deer have been eating. I'm honestly pretty frustrated with the deer because I had a really beautiful fall garden. And although it wasn't as productive as past fall gardens, where, you know, I just didn't grow as much, the deer really destroyed what I did grow. I'm gonna pick at this little candy roaster squash here. It's pretty. We'll be eating this baby sometime soon. These are a bunch of turnips. Got some arugula. So it really is time to get this garden covered and get it cleaned up. I keep putting it off because I've had other things going on that needed my attention. Arthur's having dinner with us tonight, so I think I'll see if he wants to come out and grab. Sorry, I just when I get out here I start looking at everything. I'll see if he wants to come out here and grab the last of those hot peppers and make some hot sauce. Okay, I'm really thrown. I already had dinner figured out and I'm fine with being flexible. But I'm trying to think of something that would really honor that broccoli. Sticking it in a casserole just doesn't seem like a very nice thing to do, but I already harvested it, so I want to eat it today. Broccoli soup, sourdough bread. Should we do that? Let's see how much cheese we have. I think we have enough cheese. All right, broccoli soup it is. Hey, you want to see what I found in the garden? Broccoli. You love broccoli. Passy, please. You want some broccoli? Can you say broccoli, please, Mama? Yay, yummy. All right, guys, we're gonna do cleanup time. Let me make it smaller pieces for you. Can I make it smaller pieces? Yeah, let me make this into little pieces for you, Royal. Go get your pieces off the ground over there. If you have never had broccoli that has been through cold weather, like a frost or something, you are totally missing out. It is so sweet. It's not like anything you've ever had before. If you've never had it fresh, after it's been through a freeze, there is nothing that compares to the flavor and the sweetness of it. It's so good. All right, we are heading into cleanup time. We do this every day. It helps me not to stress about all of the messes being made. Obviously, we cleaned some as we go. But if we cleaned up every single thing as we went, I would never get anything else done. Been hard at work in the kitchen today, so it is pretty overwhelmingly messy, but nothing I can't handle. Whew, this is not a complaint. Don't tell me not to complain, but to be grateful. I'm telling you, it's hard to have twin toddlers. It's really difficult, and most of the mess you see is caused by them. But twice a day we clean it up, and the big cleanup is in the afternoon at 4 o'clock, and then a little cleanup before bed, so I wake up to a perfectly clean house. Good job getting it done, Roy. Oh, you're gonna vacuum the box. Good job. Truly, can you pick up all those bubble paper that you just threw on the floor, please? Good job. Okay, so this isn't our deep clean, but it's our cleanup, and it is pretty much back to square one around here. Obviously the kitchen's not completely, but it is way better. Just a second, Joy. And then the playroom is so much better. Here is the finished soup. And I have some banana bread I made a while ago and it was frozen, so I thawed that. Softened some butter. All this bread and fat will fill tummies. It's gonna be a good dinner. Simple and very fresh, but so delicious. What is it? Is it banana bread? Do you love it?
Oh,
Banana bread. Here's a taste. There, you'll be safer instead of both of you in one chair, okay? You guys waiting for Dad to get here? Hey, bring the pumpkins to the porch. We don't want them in the road. Thank you. Put it back on the porch. It's okay. Truly, who's here? He loves his daddy. Oh, you want to go too? Okay, thanks for putting the pumpkin on the porch.
And then he crashed. 1980.
And she's off.
Crashed out of the thing and killed 2.
The way she runs makes me so happy. It's like a hop and a skip and a run all at the same time. On her tiptoes. She insisted on bringing her pumpkin back before going to see her dad. It's really cute.
Big girl.
She let me put her big coat on, but he wouldn't let me put his big coat on. So he has two coats on.
I haven't had a kissy all day. No,
You have
give
two
me a
coats on.
kissy. Can I have one kissy? I haven't had a kissy all day.
Nope.
No kissies.
Okay, well, I'm gonna leave you to it. Hey, the boys are ready to help you in the garden. I think you'll get it done really fast.
All right, hey, let's go inside.
These two, and we'll have dinner like more peaceful.
Okay.
Sound good?
Hey.
Hey, Royal, you want to eat supper?
You gotta go inside.
I know. He doesn't want to.
Yummy. It's time to eat, guys. I'm gonna get some trash bags to put that netting in.
Hey, ladies, I'm just getting your high chairs to eat. Okay? You want soup with bread?
That sounds yummy. All right, I'm gonna run out there.
Homemade broccoli soup with broccoli from the garden.
That sounds good.
And
It's kind of a
homemade banana
time
bread.
crunch, so I'm gonna run
Okay, run.
because we're gonna run out of light. Inside and take the rocks.
Are we picking peels?
No, we're covering these with Agrabond because it's supposed to be like 20 degrees tonight. Grab the netting, stuff it in the bag.
This is
Take off
where
all
he
the
parks. I got a new one.
take all the trash off. Hey guys, there's 3 rows, there's 3 bags. Just knock it out.
You gotta do it.
Oh, we're actually not doing Agrabond and the carrots, so actually put bags on the back on the carrots. All right. You're gonna pick peppers for me. Joyful, look, see if there's any more fiberglass poles. Justice, help pick peppers. There's a ton. Every pepper, unless it's really, they're hot peppers, so don't rub your eyes.
Well, I'm rubbing my eyes a lot right now because it's stuffy.
Okay, don't rub your eyes. Pick for about 10 minutes. They'll all be gone, and then go inside and wash your hands. Okay, we only have 6 per bed. I think we can steal some of these, maybe some of the middle ones, because these have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So Grace, steal 1 from that bed, and I'll steal 1 from this bed. Then we'll have 7 and 8 on the beds. Okay, I am a little cynical about whether we have enough. Oh, 83 inches by 250. I think they're 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Okay, that should only be 120 feet, so we should have plenty. Oh, it's slow!
Yeah.
So much friction. And lay it over. Make sure you have enough on your end. You have a lot on your end?
Yeah, quite a bit. I'll let some more back.
All right, start weighting the edges. You only will have just a few inches. Oh. So this side is barely touching the ground, and this side is not touching the ground at all. That's not gonna do. We have to stick those poles in the ground further.
Yeah, that's why I said that earlier.
Super hard. Okay, I'm gonna try to run down. Which side did you do? Oh, this side? Let me see what we can do. I'm gonna go down and try to get a few more inches on every one of these. Bree was saying she didn't think the carrots were gonna get big enough, but I think they're gonna be awesome. They're just
Oh, yummy. Mine was way bigger than that.
Definitely.
Maybe I was lucky.
yeah, both of you got bigger ones.
Thanks.
Definitely big enough to eat. All right, go grab the roll, Justice.
Uh-huh.
All right, and fold it.
Come on, leg. Yeah, I just have a...
Oh, we can do this and that's fine. Go for it, pull more towards you. These will be, yeah, we'll have to stick these stakes in more as well. Okay, we'll go over. Alright, this is the last bed, but we still have to find steaks or rocks. Yeah, beautiful. Ton of peppers. No, you need to come out and help us finish getting these steak down. Okay, it's too dark. I gotta grab a headlamp. Should be charged. I forgot this bed, but I'm out of steaks. I wonder if we can steal the carrot steaks and put them on this bed. And there's some little soil pins. Where did those go? I should have grabbed them when I saw them. They're just sitting right here. There's a bunch. That's what I was looking for. All right, girl. Here, run down and pin down the sides of anyone that is questionable.
I don't think they're gonna get any bigger than that. We just had such a bad fall.
Well, so I forgot to cover the Swiss chard kale bed. I'm trying to figure out what to do because I didn't cover that bed, but we're out of steaks unless I uncover the carrots.
Can you just drape a little fabric on the chard? The kale will be fine. It's the chard.
Stop it, Robert.
So just cut small pieces and drape them. Swiss chard in 2 spots. One area of Swiss chard. I don't know if we even need to cover that. I'll cover it though. They got almost all the peppers. There's a few stray ones, but that's fine. This can freeze. How's it going over here, guys? The last harvest of summer stuff.
There's not very many good ones.
It looks like you're doing great though.
Yeah.
Awesome. The tomatillos.
Do you think this will get very much salsa?
It'll be enough salsa to enjoy.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think there's some more garden steaks up here. If you would just put the agrabah under the house before you go in, thank you. Okay. It's like tucking your baby's toes under the covers, that little cabbage leaf.
All right, it looks like you did get the peppers.
Look at that. Tomatillos too, those are beautiful.
Nice.
And a ton of peppers.
You gonna make hot sauce with those?
I think so.
Nice. Perfect. You know what's funny? I didn't even tell Dad to like grab those things. But earlier I was out in the garden, I was like, Arthur will grab these because he didn't want to make hot sauce. I didn't even say anything. Praise God from whom all blessings flow. Praise Him, all creatures here below. Well guys, it's been a good day. Thanks for joining us.